Hello and welcome back to what is going to be episode 2. And I just want to say I was blown away by the amount of support I got on the first episode, and I cannot thank you enough. We've got a few things to do on this episode, and what we're going to start is I had a good idea. I didn't have a good idea. Someone had a good idea in the comments about how to make this look a little bit nicer. I did do a little bit of experimenting around. I added a few, buttons to act as nails and these trapdoors and a little hedge thing. I got rid of the door I had here. It wasn't working. And I just added these stairs here. I'm not sure if I showed that, but got rid of the bricks because it just wasn't working, and I think this looks a lot better. And just because there is no animals around here for whatever reason, I did a bit of fishing and I got a really nice bow with mending and power, but I'm not actually going to use that anytime soon because I just kind of want to progress, I guess, normally for the first chunk, but we have it, and that's pretty cool. So we're going to need some resources. We're going to need deep slate. I want to get a bit more diamonds so I can actually progress in the world. So we're going to start strip mining, and I think we just kind of start it here, and then we can have a kind of walkway up to the house, and then a little kind of goes down a little bit and then into here where this is going to be our strip mine. So I'm going to get digging, and I think I'm going to go for just these 4 iron picks. That's how long I'm going to spend doing it. So if I don't get any diamonds, that's fine. I don't really care. I really just need the deep slate right now. And don't worry, I will give credit to the person who commented. And I have given some thought into ways that I can incorporate people that have subscribed and commented into the world, and we will be doing that sort of a little bit later on the episode. And I just think that's going to be a really cool way just to kind of give thanks to the support that I did get. Again, I know I said before, I honestly expected 10 people to watch it, and waking up and seeing the amount of support it got, I really I was speechless. And I also won't be overly relying on the strip mining method, but just because of the kind of projects that I do want to have, I don't want to spend the entire series just exploring in caves trying to find diamonds and stuff like that. We will be to some extent, because obviously there's a lot of other things in caves that I want to find, but I don't really want to always be chasing my tail trying to have enough diamonds just so I can do the entertaining stuff, because caving can get old. Strip mining itself is very boring, but we got to do what we got to do. Hey, there's our first lot. Let's see, what do we got? That's a decent vein. So that's 6. Yeah, I never thought I'd be wanting deep slate more than diamonds, but here we are. We've found another diamondi. Ooh, a double. Ooh, a triple. Ooh, 5. Oh man, what luck. That's great. Okay, my inventory is full and I am bored. I've done 1 strip and I don't think I can do it anymore. I didn't get through all the pickaxes, but it is. I don't have the patience for strip mining, so this is about all I can do. And me being me, I don't bring ladders. I do the most inefficient way possible to get back up, but I will come back down here and put ladders down eventually. Alright, so through that we got 17 diamonds, which is it's decent. I mean, I would have liked more, but so I think what I'm gonna do is make that, and probably should make a sword. Or definitely should make a sword. Let's go like that. There. I got 7 left. Maybe maybe just some pants. I think that looks a little bit weird, but that's okay. Should we start using our diamond pickaxe we made? I don't want it to break because I do want to save it just like we did for the first wooden pickaxe and find a way to like display it in the world. Like a little trophy room, that's what I'm trying to say. Now, the recommendation I got about the house was from Aaron Zuoka. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, but he said if I change the roof for deep slate stairs, it'll like break up the kind of overuse of the spruce, and I really like that idea, so I'm gonna quickly do that. And I think we're going to name the house after him for giving that suggestion. He was definitely right. That looks so much better. Yeah, I really did overdo the wood in the beginning. And yeah, that looks so much better. So what we're going to do is we're going to name it. And I don't know where to put the sign, actually. We just put it there and call it Aaron's Shack. That didn't quite work. There we go. That looks a little bit better. I've still got to do a fair amount of detailing around the place, but for that I need like a bunch of iron, and I don't really want to do any more strip mining right now because I don't really like the idea of having all these torches around. I'd rather do it with like lamps and chain and that kind of thing. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to make a map because I kind of want to get a bit of an idea of what's actually around us. Because we don't have any leather. There aren't many cows in this area, and I would really like to find a bit of a different biome just so we could, you know, maybe start farming or something like that. And I think that direction looks okay, but what I'm going to do is upgrade the map, which I think you just go to the cartographer in the village for. And I was wrong. What you actually need to do is go and put the map in there and then just put paper around it, and then you've got a larger map. So, could be bigger, I guess. Oh, well, that plan's kind of out the window. Okay, forget the map. Forget it. Let's just do some exploring by foot. Should bring a bed. I'm just going to kill all the cows I see because I do not know how I'm going to get them back. It's going to be a very tedious process trying to get them all the way back to the base. Alright, so we've just kind of done a big circle. We're back at the base now. I'm just going to explore like over in this direction or maybe through here. I'm just kind of hoping to find like a plains biome or a jungle or just something a bit different. Not expecting... Oh, that is beautiful. That looks so good. Yeah, I'm not expecting to find anything like too big, but if I do, I will show you. Otherwise, I'm just gonna not waste too much time and then just head back, start trying to do some things. I mean, we did kind of find it, but it is very far away from the base. So I think what I'll have to do is go to where we kind of spawned in and just hope that we get some cows and stuff like that, and then start a farm. And then I'm just going to have to AFK because I think you need to be like fairly close to the cows for them to like grow up and breed properly and that kind of thing, which it sucks, but I mean, it's not the biggest deal in the world. So back we go. We've got a lot to do with our base today. I want to establish a good starter base, and I have some pretty good ideas. I just hopefully I can actually execute them. As you know, I'm not a good builder, but I think I know what I want to do. Just got to do a little bit of resource gathering before we do that, and I think I'm going to keep an eye out for a couple of cows and try to trap them, hopefully. Oh, we found a doggo. Oh, yeah. Okay, I'm going to name this guy after one of you subscribers or commenters. So when we get back, I'm going to find a name tag, and I'll figure out oh, can we actually do two? Yeah. And I'll find a way. I think there's a way to like randomly draw from the subscriber list, but I'll figure that out soon. I can't find any cows here. I don't know what is wrong with this place. I don't think I've seen any cows since I've spawned in like this area, which doesn't make any sense to me. Screw it, I'm just gonna gather wood and I don't know, I'll look somewhere else, or I might see if I can do some villager trading for it, but that's super annoying. And looky here, we actually did manage to find a few cows and trap them in a little hole where they'll live out their little lives, and that means we can start enchanting very soon. I'll just have to AFK there between episodes to try farm up as much as I can. Now you can see by the jump in my levels, I did do a bit of strip mining because we needed a bunch of iron, and we do have enough now for an anvil, which means we can actually name these dogs now. So I've picked out 2 names from the comments of the last video, and the first one goes to, what's it? His name was Judah RC, so we're just gonna use Judah, and the second one will be Blake Miller 2006. So we're just going to call this guy Blake. There we go. Blake and Judah. Perfect. Now we're going to have to do some building, and I want this to be perfectly set up in this episode, and I have a pretty decent idea of how I'm going to do it. And the first thing we need to do, is sort out this mess, because this just won't do. I'm going to dig a little, I don't know why that's so slow. I'm going to dig a little kind of almost like basement here, and it might give me the chance to use some bricks. So I'm going to experiment a little bit. I don't quite know how I'm going to lay it out yet. But when I do, I think we can kind of like dig it down and then kind of like curve it back that, I don't know. You'll see. I can't explain it. I'm too dumb. And again, if you want me to use your name for things in future episodes, all you have to do is leave a comment. You don't need to subscribe. That's not why I'm doing any of this. I'm just happy. It's just an easy way to pick people out, and just a nice little fun way to say thank you to all of you, because I've probably said it so many times, but I'm so grateful for the response I got on that first episode. Here's the basic concept. I will make it look nicer, but I'm not going to make it too big, because I always make like really big storage rooms and then never end up actually filling half the chest. So I'm going to do this for now, and by the time we move into a bigger base, we'll make use of having more chests. But I think, what is that? That's going to be 9 on each side, and in here I think I'm going to have like a little crafting area. So I do want to kind of experiment. I think what I might try, and it might not look good, but if we have maybe like diorite for the floor and brick for the walls, it would look like, I don't know about in the US, but in Australia that's like almost every garage in a house that's built before 1990. So I think I could make that work. I never thought I'd say these words, but I might not have enough diorite. And I thought I didn't like strip mining for diamonds, but if you look at how much I've actually done here, just for the, I found a mine shaft. Just for that like 1.5 stacks of iron, it was like a disgusting amount of time. It took me way too long. And we'll tower up again, because even though I have all the wood in the world, I still haven't made ladders. I'm hearing zombies in here and it is annoying me. You forget to light up one little crack and they just take advantage of it. Okay, I'm actually really happy with how that's turned out. Cobblestone's temporary, but it's a good rule of thumb is when you can't think of anything, you just use cobblestone. Now we just got to make this little crafting area look a little bit nicer and actually useful. I think I'm gonna do this. It's not anything too amazing, but these I'm not that happy with. They were supposed to be like a flue for the furnaces, but it didn't quite work out, so I don't know what to do there. I'm just going to leave it for now. Maybe I'll put more barrels. I don't know. I guess now what I can do is just walk around and... Wait. Why can I not? Okay. If I do... like that. Ah, see, we're learning. And just like that, we've got a functional and not too terribly looking storage area that has not been organized yet. But I'm not going to do that this episode. I'll do that between them because, yeah, I don't want to do it right now. Now, the next thing I want to do is try to make this entryway a bit better, so I'm not like just jumping up around the mountains. So I think the first step is getting rid of this tree. Now I've just got to play around with this and try to figure out how to actually tackle it. And it's probably going to take me an embarrassingly long time to come up with a plan, but I'd want it to like kind of come down, level off, and kind of bridge over here, then back down, and then kind of maybe like a little dock, and then like offshoot a little bit somehow into this area, which will be a sort of mine, and then I can like build an entrance. I don't know why this is giving me so much anxiety. I just got to like start it, and if it looks bad, I can just take it down, I guess. Oh no. Oh no. I just came to get wood. Bastard. Alright, easy. Now we've got a bad omen too, which is perfect. Okay, so this is where I got. I actually feel pretty good about it. I feel coming out here, this is just an awesome view. I'm kind of getting in the groove of building. I can feel the juices flowing. I feel like I'm starting to improve a little bit here. You can see I haven't done anything with the dock. It's literally just a bit of wood. And I haven't done anything down here. But I just think this is a really good place to kind of call it, not call it a quits, but just kind of like move on to something else for a little bit and then come back to it when I've gotten like a bit more ideas. Because there's definitely a lot of stuff that we can be doing, and I want to start, you know, progressing the character. But, you know, overall, I'm super happy with how this is turning out, and I just, you know, I've got an image in my head. I just don't know how to actually build it. But this like little starter base camp is just going to be awesome, and I think we've kind of built the, you know, the ultimate starter base that we can kind of kick off the series with. And yeah, I really appreciate anyone who watches this, whether you like it or comment it or not. You know, I just hope that it brings you some enjoyment. I feel like I'm getting into the swing of things, and, you know, this is my first attempt at YouTube, so, you know, we're getting better each time, I hope. But yeah, if you enjoyed it, do let me know. But I will see you on the next episode.